So as promised, here in Tokyo, I'm going to start talking about different parts of the bow and what kind of music is good to play in those different parts. And I want to start with the frog. As I said in the earlier video about the geography of the bow, the frog is of course the heavy part of the stick, and it's also the place where you have the most force because you have the weight of your hand right on top. So naturally it's the best place to do things that require a tremendous amount of pressure and strength, whether it's a long note or you want a strongest attack on the beginning, or short notes. Frog is the place you want to be. Now, other things that the frog does best is this kind of stroke, which you can only really do with the frog because as you go out towards the middle, the bow becomes more bouncy and you can't hold it on the string, so you need to be in close to the hand, really under the hand. You have the most versatility. You can play shorter, you can play longer. Point is, each stroke can come out of the string and then back on with a controlled landing. For example, that. But if you want to add the spiccato with a kick, remember that? Where you kick the bow with the hand, with the fingers, with the wrist, to give the stroke that little bit of extra energy. That is also a stroke which is only really done underneath the hand at the frog. Another thing that you can do with the frog, which is the best there, is when you have a succession of dotted rhythms that requires a lot of traction in quick succession. For example, Beethoven. Dotted rhythms are best done right in here, as close as you can get, so that you have maximum traction. The string always speaks. Let's see, other things like, also in Beethoven, when the rhythms get complicated and tricky and you have to change bows a lot, it's nice to be under the hand where you have traction. For example, done best right here because I can use the fingers to change the bow really quickly, yet still I have the pressure. And then finally, naturally when you're at the frog, to cross from the C string to the A string at the great distances can be done with the least amount of arm motion. If you're too far out, of course that motion increases and you can't do it very easily, but for something like Boccherini, where you want to be, Bach, or Shostakovich. That's where you want to be, right at the frog. So, get comfortable at the frog. It's the most versatile, strongest place in the bow. You'll sound better, you'll play louder, and you'll have more fun.